Robert Ferringo of Doc Sports here with an MLB free play video for Monday, August 17th. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel and turn on your alerts. We'll let you know every time one of these free play videos is posted. We're talking the Athletics at the Kansas City Royals. First pitch is in KC at 7:40. We have Mason Barnett taking the ball. I don't know his name because he hasn't been in the majors very long, and I don't expect him to be in the majors very long, frankly, so I'm not going to get too twisted about it. But Mason Barnett going up against Michael Wacha, and because Michael Wacha is on the mound, that's why this money line is so skewed. Like, it's not very often that you're going to see Kansas City posted as a -175, -180 favorite, but here we are. And that's because Wacha has been really solid this year. And honestly, the guy has been quietly excellent for 5 straight seasons. Wacha's ERA this year is 3.46. Okay, that's quality. That's like very good number 3, number 4 starter type of numbers. Like if Michael Wacha is the number 3 or number 4 starter in your rotation, you're doing all right. Okay. He actually has a 3.46 ERA over the last 5 years. He's been very, very good, and that's why we have a 51-74 team, the Royals, favored this heavily against a 49-75 A's team. Again, both of these teams have taken their lumps lately, and the primary reason is that neither one of these two teams are hitting the ball. The A's coming into the season, that was the big talk, right? That's why a lot of people like them as a potential sleeper in the West, is they saw those good young bats that did show up last year, frankly. No, it's been a big time struggle for the A's to find runs. They went under in all 3 runs in their series over the weekend against Texas. Kansas City went under in 2 out of its last 3. They've been facing some good teams out on the West Coast, so they're finally coming home. They don't get that day off after a road trip, which is always tough. I think they're going to come out and be a little bit sluggish here. I mentioned Barnett not being an MLB caliber starter, and look, he's been installed in the starting rotation purely out of desperation. He's made 3 starts in the last 3 weeks for the A's. He's given up 13 runs in 13 innings. Okay, you can go ahead and do the math on that one. He has made 22 appearances over the last 2 seasons. He came up, had a cup of coffee at the end of last season when rosters expanded. But he has made 22 appearances in the majors, 8 starts. Okay, he has allowed 43 runs in 60 innings. That is a 6.42 ERA. Again, not major league caliber at this point. So there's absolutely no way that we're betting on the Athletics. However, I'm also not betting on Kansas City on the run line. I wouldn't play this game on the money line. I mean, it could be the Phillies or the Brewers. I wouldn't play them at -185 on the money line. But I'm definitely not playing the Royals here at that price, and I don't trust them to score enough to beat the run line. So I actually like the under. I think Wacha is going to be good again. And Mason Barnett really only has one direction that he can go. Like, he can't get any worse, right? So maybe he gives up 3 runs in 4 innings, which is not a good start, okay? But that might be enough. Maybe the bullpen can come in and do a decent job. I know Oakland has the worst bullpen ERA in baseball, so that's asking a lot also. But I think I could see this one being like a 6-1 type of game. I think 9 is a little bit too high, and I think the offenses have been and the lineups have been worse for these two teams than their pitching staff has been lately. So go ahead and take the under. All right, that is your free play for the A's versus the Royals. Make sure to check back later for more, and until next time, carpe diem and good luck.